astronauts everywhere, my name is Cubic, and welcome back to another episode of Starmade. This is episode, what is this, episode 6? I believe it's episode 6. Do not quote me on that, but I was debating whether or not I should record today, but, because I've been putting in a lot of work here. I'm in build mode right now. I've been putting in a lot of work here. A lot of things have changed. Do not hate me for it. But as I was kind of doing building and kind of looking at last episode, seeing what I was going for, kind of realized that our ship design wasn't really too on point. It was just this arc, if you would say, and we're just basically building a boat in space. So I've been doing a lot of work here. Lots of things have gone into this, and I might as well just show you guys. It's not finished, so don't freak out yet. But check this out. Oh man. This is probably the most detailed ship I've ever even attempted in Starmade here. We've got a lot of crazy things going on right now. So if you guys look at the stats, I don't know how well it's going to show up on YouTube, but the mass is 474.3 blocks, 4,786. Length is 50 meters, height is 15 meters, width is 51 meters, power is, hold your horses here for a second, 351,000, sorry, 865, with a decreasing at 55,383 a second, which I've never built ships like this before, so I can't judge it, but I'm assuming that's okay because whenever I fly a ship around, it's not terrible. We don't lose a lot of power. The only time if we lose power is if we fire the guns consistently, and that really sends our reactors to almost complete overheating, like almost up to I think 110,000. So yeah, it's a little bit scary there. Got to be careful. Okay, so back to the stats here. We got the structure hit points, which is, I think, increases as we put more blocks down, but we have a structure hit point of 296,490 structure hit points. Armor hit points is 99,600. Damage penalty 0.33, and all systems fine. So you guys can kind of see what's going into here. We've got a lot of guns on this thing. I just added this little cannon on the end here just to mess with people, but it's also, I'm using this kind of as a distance checker here. Got the pipes. Using this as a way just so I don't crash my ship straight into an asteroid or something if I can't see real well. That camera's not the greatest up there. But yeah, so we got some salvage modules in here. We've got some of these cannons in here, and you see I am looking at a cannon computer right now, but it's not selecting all of my cannons, and that's because there's a choice amount of cannons attached. We have two cannon computers. If we go into here, got a cannon computer here, and then on the other side we have a, can I see it? Let's see, I went past it, I think. There's a cannon computer here, and then a cannon computer here. I think this is the one we have selected, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it this one? One of these we have selected right now. And so this basically alternates now. So we have the inventory, ship, weapons. There's a secondary slot here for the cannon computers. So now all we have to really do, let's turn this so we don't shoot the shop. All we have to really do is just hold down. It's like having a machine gun. Now you guys will notice on the right hand side it's saying minus, let's see, 52,508, which my guess is that over time, if we continue to use that, it blows up our power reactor modules. Because I did that with the old ship, where I was holding down W constantly, and it blew up. Essentially, it didn't blow up the whole thing, but it blew up a considerable amount of the ship. But yeah, so decided I wanted to do a little bit of building with you guys, so you guys can see, like, you guys can kind of see underneath here is a little bit messy. Got a lot of power reactor modules. I tried to increase my recharge rate as much as possible. Right now, its recharge rate is 55,383 for the recharge rate, and we have a capacity of, let's see, is that, yeah, 351,865 recharge capacity for our shields. So yeah, I just went around here and tried to increase as much as possible. Might not be the most efficient way, but I kind of just built this as kind of testing stuff out, as well as just kind of building and seeing what I could come up with. And I think we come up with something pretty cool here. But the YouTube comments will probably tell me otherwise. So yeah, let's go ahead and, don't worry, I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and do some building here on camera. I've got a lot of plans for today. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get to, or how long I'll be able to do this for, or anything like that, but we're going to try and get as much done as we possibly can. Just doing some building, playing around with some stuff could be cool. So yeah, I figured, why not? Let's do a little bit of a time lapse here of us doing some building, getting the ship kind of prepared. I'm not going to take it into battle right away or anything like that, but I'd like to get a general feel for this, and then we may or may not be starting up our first space station today. Yeah, I've put the pressure on for me to get this done. So yeah, let me do some building here off camera, and you guys, or actually not off camera, do time lapse here, and you guys can just sit back, enjoy, grab a snack, and we'll get right to it. welcome back. So, I've been doing a little bit of building here. I just finished off this, not completely finished, but we've got a pretty good idea of where we're going with this thing. Put in some fake guns in here because I'm a little bit concerned about like shooting my own ship with the, you know, just that at that angle. If I'm the gun here, I might shoot my own ship. So I just got to be a little bit careful there, but I'm not too worried about it because normally as you turn, the ship turns. So yeah, the guns shouldn't be too much of a problem. In fact, what we could do is do something like this. Just put in, just for pure, I guess, lulls is the word. Just to, yeah, just do that. Just because we can. But I decided up here, I was going to put like a fin up here, but I decided that I want to actually install something that we worked on last episode, which was our turret. I'd like to get an automated turret onto this ship in some shape or form. So yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to need my cannon computers. I gotta like kind of delegate here where, stop, go in there, thank you. Alright, so yeah, we'll kind of make this one. We know how to build one, so that's good. But we're going to need, let's see, how many do I want? Let's go ahead and buy 10 just to be safe. We got our Docker, that rail Docker, okay. I think I've got this down. I think I need one more axis to make it turn. Axis, there you are. Okay, and then I think I've got this down. I don't think I have anything else that I necessarily need. If we do, we'll buy something. So, yeah, first thing we need to do is go to here and place this rail Docker here. Then we need to jump out of build mode. So, let's go ahead and drop ourselves another ship here. We're going to name this thing, what did I name it? Let's just do turret, rear, I think I did the same way last time. Turret rear 1. Okay, where did that go? There you are. Enter ship core. Okay, so after much trial and error, we've got this done, and this should be fine now. Something tells me that I changed absolutely nothing here. Let's see, so this is pointing this way, right? So once it's to point, get back in. Alright, this should be good now. All we have to do is mount this one to here. And now is this functional? Does it work? Let's test it out. Yep, there we go. So we've got a functional turret now. That will do all the things we want it to do. Built this in the last episode, I know. All we need to do is just tell this AI module that it's a turret. Okay, so that should be good. Now, what I'm going to do here is jump into build mode, and I'm going to work on this turret a little bit. I want to decorate it a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer than turrets I've done in the past, as well as add some cannon computers and some cannons and so forth. So yeah, give me a second here to kind of get a game plan for what I'm going to do with this thing, and then I will come back with you guys shortly. Alright everybody, welcome back. So it has been a little while since I've last recorded that segment, but here's what the turret looks like. It's where we've gotten to, guys. It's not terrible. Could be better, could be worse. Not exactly sure what I'm going for here, but I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, this is what our ship is looking like, guys. It is probably not the cleanest. I imagine it kind of being, like, this angle looks pretty good. Like, this angle, it's not too bad. This angle, okay, not as good. This angle, okay, it looks interesting. It's not, like, the cleanest thing. I imagine it being kind of like a junkyard ship. Like something that's under construction or something like that. But it looks kind of cool. I quite like it. I think it's, I know, I know what you guys are gonna say. It is not as efficient as my other ship that we had. My plan is to put that one together again, build some sort of weapon again at some point, but I don't believe that I'll be doing that. I wanted to build a ship that looked cool, as well as could maneuver a little bit better and not such a huge target, and had some better weaponry and so forth. I think it looks pretty good. Might mess around with these guns a little bit. Not sure if I like this one or not, but I think it looks pretty cool. I imagine like sort of like a tank. That's what I imagine this to look like. But yeah, anyway guys, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below about this ship. I'll show you guys kind of what the inside looks like. Lots of power modules here. I know some of this is probably pretty inefficient. I was just trying to increase my power storage and so forth, and as well as my recharge. But yeah, there's a lot to this. If you guys want me to go through a little bit more detailed view of this ship and the inside, let me know. So that way, if you guys want to see it a little bit better, that'd be awesome. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.